welcome to this demonstration of the Enemy Within 3.0 of Mission Operation Hammerfall Part 1. This is the operation that originally was taking place during the night with two mosques and the Georgian team that was ambushed. And what I want to show you is how things changed in the new version, as this is in theory the same mission, but in practice, well, you'll see for yourselves. I will probably skip the least interesting parts, so getting there when there's no dialogues, etc, etc. Of course I'm starting with the engine hot, but in the campaign you would start with you'd use the cold start in all of the missions bar one, I think. And alright, so for those who know the old campaign, one thing that didn't change is that you still have to use or tune into your radios to listen all the AI flights and all the other flights basically. And here the new thing is that in 3.0 you will get a keyboard with the overview of the objectives, with the most important stuff like frequencies, ID codes, weather, airfield information, all the waypoints with some information what you're supposed to do, and the frequencies. So if you look here, the Dodge 03 flight, which is our flight, is using 33.25 Fox mic, so we'll set it in 33.25. And then for Hunter 1 you will use 246.65. Hunter 1 is the MAC. 246.65. And Cobality for takeoff. In the keyboard you also have the map. Well, basically what we need to do here is first on our way we need to get to waypoint 2, objective hotel. We're going to bomb the damaged Mi-8 helicopter used by the lost by the Georgians in the last mission, and then we'll move to objective Papa, which is our main mission, and that's the same more or less objective as in the original one. So we need to make sure that the friendly forces take over both complexes, and hoping that we'll catch one of the important CLA officers. The difference being that this time it's no ground troops making the attacks, but we'll have to clear the objective, and then 3 Georgian Mi-8s will bring the special forces on the ground. And there's the one of the recon photos. So you have the directions, objectives, so there are 2 mosques, and you have the possible reinforcements, possible CLA reinforcements coming from this village along the stream. And again, these are both mosques. This is our main objective. Alright, let's get rolling. Now another new thing in this campaign will be the pre-takeoff briefings. That's something akin to what we did in the F-15C Georgian War campaign, for those who know it. So each time you'll get close to the runway, you'll hear something like this.
And 2, lead. Say when you're ready for takeoff briefing. 2, ready. Alright, standard takeoff. We're going to go with 10-second separation, flaps maneuvering. Maintain 180 knots and 1,000 foot up until we rejoin, then we'll go echelon right. Questions?
Negative. 2 is good to go.
Cobality. Dodge 3-1. Request takeoff.
With that we can proceed with the takeoff.
Dodge 3-1. Cobality, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.86.
Leads rolling. Leads, gear up.
Okay, as I've said before, we're on our way to Objective Hotel, and this is the Georgian Mi-8 that has been damaged in the previous mission by the CIA, and since they're not able to repair it, our task is to destroy it with a GBU 31. We have it right here. Get back to the flight plan. For this campaign, as for most of the others, it is important to stick to the flight plans, because some of the things that are happening, especially the comms, are linked with specific zones and triggers. So I assume that you as combat pilot would try and follow the given orders, and if you do, everything should work fine. We should climb to 12,000 feet to get over the primary target, an Objective Hotel, which is this Mi-8.
So, our friends didn't manage to repair the helicopter?
Yeah, apparently not. They don't want the CLA succeeding, hence our first task.
Roger. I heard from Rockman that things got hairy on the ground.
Oh yeah. We were busy for almost an hour. Have to admit, the Georgian Special Forces leader had some real guts. Of course, having a US-trained JTAC didn't hurt either.
I know that after the 2008 war, they invested a lot in good training and joint exercises with the Western Allies. Plus, they sent many other soldiers to Iraq and then Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, it paid off. That's going to be a huge help with our mission here.
I agree.
So, I mean, you will probably, those who know my campaigns will know that this random chatter happens in almost all of them, and that was something I really missed in Enemy Within. Actually, I missed a lot in this campaign, having checked it 3 years after it was released, and that's why I decided, man, we need a new version. Now I'm much more advanced as a mission designer. I have a lot of people, very good people, who are always happy to help with the voiceovers and other stuff, and I thought, oh, I really like this campaign. I really like the storyline and the plot, so it would be a pity to leave it at its previous state, which was just well, it could have been much better. And of course the people doing the voiceovers back then were very good, and I'm very grateful for them for the work and all they did, but you could see that the campaign was patched up from 2 different versions, the free one and then the DLC one, and so this 3.0 is a aim to bring it up to the standards I really like to keep for all the campaigns. And one thing that's nice about the radio transmission is that you can turn off the subtitles and you won't see them on the screen, but you'll still hear what they're talking, so this is a nice thing for those who, well, for the purists out there. And the other thing you'll notice in the top right bottom of the part of the screen, you'll have the some pop-up message, so those will show up to tell you or remind you about some things or tell you about things you can do. So there's an abort mission flag like built into the mission in case the AI does something stupid, so you don't have to lose a lot of progress because of some AI stupidities. So you can use them, and normally when you have those pop-ups you can either enable them using spacebar or just remove them so the message does not stay on the screen. So let's do it.
TEW will coordinate with Overlord or directly with Hunter?
We coordinate with Hunter. Of course, he's flying in the back seat of an L-39. He's probably not going to see crap, even with NVGs, but he's still got execution authority.
Roger.
So I missed the first part of the briefing here, but you can see you have to check in that you're check that your current frequency for a Hunter. So let's double check that. For Hunter is 246.65, 246.65. Yep, we're there. So let's check in with him. Here's the Georgian liaison officer flying an L-39 that will direct us during this sortie.
And Hunter, Dodge 3-1. How copy?
Dodge 3-1, Hunter, Lima Charlie.
And be advised, Dodge 3-1 is approaching the target area, and we'll let you know when we've located it.
Roger, continue. Proceed as strike. The third hot one starting on target and was possessed by the...
And Dodge 3-1 copies will report when task is complete.
You probably noticed a similar voice of Hunter 1-1. Figured I would also contribute as much as I can. Well, I think there's a lot of people, around 30 again, or 35 doing the voiceovers with this one. You'll have 8 pilots that are consistent with the call signs, names, and sometimes even some characteristics or features of the characters throughout the campaign. So we'll probably start to like them all, or dislike them, although I don't think there are any types that are not really nice in the bunch. So it's 21 missions, so there's plenty of time to do that. So we're approaching the objective hotel, which is on the other side of this hill over there, or mountain. Once we locate it with our TGP, we will just get rid of it, drop the GPU on it, and then we'll be on our way to the next waypoint. So I'll start talking to you about it when I get there. Here we are. The objective is 5 miles ahead of us in the valley, so we're almost getting there.
Nomad, Italian hotel, we tangos around it.
Yeah, here's about.
Okay, let's see how many birds we can kill with one stone.
So let's see if we will on a helo. Yep, here it is. And there are some terrorists next to it. Alright, so suspect by no visual on target.
And Hunter, Dodge 3-1. We are visual on the target. Be advised there are numerous foot mobiles, some with weapons milling around the aircraft. Confirm we have no friendlies in the area, and we are still cleared hot on the target, including the ground troops.
Dodge 3-1, Hunter, continue. You cleared hot against the main target and enemy troops around it.
And 3-1 copies.
Alright, let's extend a little and drop a little something for those guys over there. I think that's our L-39 over there. Okay, we're masked. We'll need to do it from another direction. I think that axis will be better. Alright, I'll be back when I set up for the attack run. And here we are, rolling on our target. It's 4.8 miles from us. Just get the nice bearings. Yes, helicopter there, so let's try to hit just in between. Level off. Check with there, yep. And pickle. Drop some preemptive flares. As last time we've been here, there's been some trouble. Hope I'm not giving away too much. Let's see what happens. 14 seconds. Oh.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 off target. Target hotel destroyed, and the foot mobiles around the helicopter are also KIA.
Dodge 3-1 Hunter, roger. Clear to proceed to objective Papa.
3-1 copies, pushing to waypoint 3.
Alright, so after this little detour, we'll be on our way to our main objective, which is objective Papa. Let's just have one last look at this thing. Yep, nothing left. Probably go a little bit from the side so we can have a better look on the objective. It's located next to the some volley.
Dodge 3-1 Hunter. Anchor over Papa and scan the AO.
And 3-1 copies.
Okay, so this is the village with the reinforcements. Actually, I can see some sea life forces here, but we have no clearance to attack them yet. Maybe they won't move out. And there's our target. So there's some 2 jeeps.
2, contact air defense target, 11 o'clock, port 6.
Okay. Yep, there's the air defense
2,
target.
contact target, 11 o'clock, port 6.
Patrol. Under target.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 established at objective Papa. Looking for words.
Baltic is a station ready to move on your mark. You're clear to engage targets.
And Dodge 3-1 copies, engaging primary.
Alright, let's ask our wingman to wrong button. To do the honors. Say on on this AAA.
Engage air defenses at my speed with guided bombs.
2, copy. 2, rejoin.
Yeah, so that's the AI.
2. Engage air defenses.
Fortunately, they do stupid things, and they don't always follow orders.
Engaging air defenses.
Ah, no, they are going. Yep, he's got the right one. Let's just continue to roll around the target while he extends to attack, which will hopefully he will do. In building the mission, I found that the wingman of course, is still omnipotent when it comes to spotting targets, but then when it comes to attacking them, it's not as good as it used to be. I don't know what's happened, but sometimes you have to order them. Give them the same order many times before they do something. Sometimes it works perfectly well, sometimes it just doesn't work at all, so just to know to keep that in mind while playing this or other campaigns. Okay, he should be turning around unless he's just following me, which is also possible. Not sure what he's doing. No, he should be moving in. Well, if he doesn't, we'll do it ourselves. That's our L-39 over there, below him, if you can see. Doesn't look like he's going to make it.
2, running in.
Oh, maybe. Well, anyway, let's take things in our hands as well. As you can see, the wingman didn't manage to drop the bomb, so let's do it ourselves. And pickle. We're high enough, we should be safe from man pads, but just in case.
Engage air defenses.
2, affirm.
Okay, splash the AAA.
Yep.
Fleet 2, tally additional foot mobiles exiting buildings in both complexes.
Okay, lead copies troops exiting buildings in both complexes, turning hot.
Alright, more targets. try to give him a direct order again.
Engage air defenses at my speed with Maverick.
Fell silent. Movement over there. Alright, gotta do it myself again.
Fleet 2, tally 3 trucks moving east towards objective Papa.
And leads tally. Break. Hunter, Dodge, 3-1. We're visual on 3 trucks moving towards objective Papa from the west. Can you advise?
These are likely enemy reinforcements. You're very hot. Destroy them before they reach Papa.
And 3-1 copies.
Okay, I tried to drop the bomb, which I didn't have. Happens. 2, I don't know what he's doing. Let's try with this.
2. Engage utility vehicles at my speed with Maverick. 2. Roger.
Okay, my missile's not ready. Again, stupid move. Well, let's do a little duel.
Engage utility vehicles. 2, roger. 2, engaging target.
Let's see. Target. Let's acquire quickly. Here they are. And
2, running in.
Pull up, pull up.
nope. Didn't get him. Oh ho ho. I think it's trucks shooting as well.
2, missile away.
Okay.
2, missile away.
Okay, 2 should take care of
2,
that.
running in.
Good that he woke up finally.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
And bingo. Looks like 2 missiles didn't do anything, so I
Flash
think
it.
it's gonna work.
Target destroyed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
2, rounds on target.
Okay, now we can And the AAA is still there. Now we can inform project they can land once we think the area is clear. It obviously is not clear yet. Okay, he got some other vehicle over there, I guess. Okay, try to
Engage air defenses.
but I'll just use the Maverick, it should be fine.
Engaging air defenses.
Okay, let's find that AAA, although it looks like my wingman's going to do that. We're, by the way, getting to the spot where the helo should be waiting, and I can actually remove this message. So, now remember to get them in. Okay, let's get some altitude. And, okay, there's still 2 vehicles moving.
Running in.
Okay. So we're looking there, so we should move. Yeah, the wingman got the APC station there. And we're still looking at 2 vehicles.
Got 2 on Hunter. The vehicles are halfway through the buffer.
Okay.
Bombs away.
Okay, let's see if he can get them. Alright. And we gotta walk. Where the hell is it? Here we are. We're fine. No, okay, he got it. Very good. So we can switch to the gun. And see where's the remaining vehicle. It's getting dark. Where is he?
Pull up, pull up.
See him. This is the burning AAA. Very good. So you see, the wingman can do the job after all. Just takes some time. So we have 1 vehicle left, some infantry on the spot, and 1 vehicle left in this group. Okay, he started moving again, so we could easily track him down. And get him there.
Pull up, pull up. Al, pull up, pull up.
He's not moving anymore. Let's have a look again. Oh, what's happening here? We'll have some soldiers.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 splashed the 3 trucks.
2 more vehicles over there.
Hunter copies, good job.
Some soldiers over there. Oh, what do we have here? Some guys entering vehicles, it seems. Too low. Look. Yep, there. Yeah, they got into vehicles. One group did. And vehicle's moving. The other group also entered the vehicle.
Be advised, two vehicles have just started moving west from Papa. They're probably dispatched to check on the explosives. You're cleared hot on this group.
And we're cleared hot.
And Dodge 3-1 copies, cleared hot on the two vehicles departing Papa towards the previous convoy.
Say hello.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
One's destroyed.
2. Engage air defenses.
2. Unable.
Okay, I think there's nobody else.
2. Engage utility vehicles.
2. Roger.
Can
2.
I do that?
Engaging target.
And we'll go after those infantry guys. Let's make a big turn. Papa. Okay, so we have some infantry. Over there. Let's do it here. Let's get some guns first.
Pull up, pull up.
And difficult to say, some are still standing, of course. Yeah. The other vehicle probably started moving. Or it didn't. I think that's good, probably. Okay, let's... Whoa. I overdid this turn. I think the car is just next to his colleague.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, pull up, pull up.
Running in.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay, sending the...
Pull up, pull up.
And I think it's a good hit. Okay, now let's just take care of the infantry. So who do we have left?
Bombs away.
Looks like they're all hit. There's some bodies lying over there. There's one more truck.
2. Target
One more
destroyed.
truck. There are two guys over there. Okay, sorry for the pause, kids. So I think we're in position to call in Baltic.
And Hunter at Dodge 3-1. Papa looks clear your Pontiac can go ahead and start his approach.
Dutch 3-1 Hunter. Roger, sending Baltic in.
This is Hunter. Start moving now.
Dutch 3-1. Baltic will engage and suppress enemy forces before touching down. Expect them to land in 6 to 8 minutes.
Okay, coming from this side. Doubt I'll see them. They should be on the map. Turning right now, what they're doing, it seems, at least.
This is 2. Tally vehicle moving south from the western complex.
Ah, one more.
Lead copies, let's take him out.
Okay, I haven't used the Maverick yet. So... here he is. Let's roll in. Oh, that's clearly visible.
Running in.
I'm not sure if that's him. Yep, that's him. So just get that. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go over there. Looks like the area is not really clear. Something's shooting. Guess I will not use the Maverick after all.
Pull up, pull up.
See what this guy is doing. Not sure.
Pull up, pull up.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1, we just splashed an additional vehicle that was moving south out of the western complex.
Hunter copies, good job.
Seems to be under control. Let's now see what the helicopters do. Yep, they're attacking as they were ordered to. One of them is shooting.
Running in.
Very good. What are the others two doing? The others two are also attacking from the side. If you look at that. Not very accurate. That should suppress the infantry. And if they did suppress them, they should land soon. They're attacking probably the last vehicle over there. No, he destroyed it before, so I'm not really sure. Let's see. Ah. Well, that's the joy of giving your wingman LU2 flares. He will just start shooting them. Okay.
Running in.
Okay, you know what? Just
Darcy 1 Hunter, Bonnie has just finished our
2, join up.
2, rejoin.
sorry, Hunter.
And 3-1 copies.
Okay, so they should be landing there pretty soon. Let's wait for that to happen. Let's look at the map. Where are you? Okay, they're coming from over the forest and hills. Well, one thing that's kind of tricky for a mission designer is always to make sure that the AI does what they're supposed to do, because some of the missions just hang of them doing that correctly, and yeah, it takes a long time sometimes to tune it to the extent that is, let's say, satisfactory, but it does not always happen. Well, for this mission it took really hours for the 3 helos to land where they're supposed to and attack when they're supposed to. So let's see if they do it this time. They are coming. That's for sure. Okay, they're being shot at. Seems. Yep. By the infantry. What those guys? Yeah, someone behind those buildings. Let's try to get in there. So you see this suppressive fire didn't work as planned. There's still some CLA guys over there. Let's see if we can help them. Helos are coming. And infantry, yeah, they're there. Let's try to spray them a little.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Oh.
This is Hunter, Baltic on 1, and touchdown.
Okay, and now I think these are our guys as well. Let's start shooting in a second. Yep. So they're also our soldiers now, or the Georgians.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Oh, this one hell of a firefight with that.
Pull up, pull up.
The
Altitude,
Avenger is
altitude.
really weak against the infantry. No, unfortunately. Yep, it's dying down. There's only a few guys left. And there's another helo touching down over there.
Warning 1-3 is on the ground, unloading troops.
Okay, there'll be more ground troops coming up to join the fight. looks like they're... Yep. They should have it under control, more or less.
Baltic 1-2 is on the ground.
And the third hill landed as well. Yeah, so these are our soldiers shooting. They took some losses, it seems. So yeah, they did what they were told to, fortunately, and it seems we didn't take out as much, or all of the bad guys, but fortunately they were only equipped with hand weapons, and Pontiac managed to land. Yeah, so they're just remaining forces. The Georgians are doing a mopping up operation. We should be clear to go home pretty soon. You can see the lights of the helicopters over there.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 splashed 2 trucks.
Well, that happens when the
Hunter copies, good job.
VOs get...
And 3-1 copies.
Yeah, the AV voiceovers happen at the same time, the same frequency. They will cut each other out as they would in real life. Probably one of the trucks just exploded only now. Okay, the western conflict is taken, so that leaves us only with the eastern one.
George 3-1, Eastern complex is under full control, good job, you ready, bud?
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 copies. Show us RTB at this time.
Alright. Well, that's it. I didn't cut anything, didn't edit anything, I went with the flow, so you saw the small problems like the voiceovers, either ones that I cut out by ordering wingmen to do something, or that just were done by chance. I think everything worked as intended. Hope that gives you some insight on how the new campaign will look. Apart from the fact it will look awesome in 2.5, which is just great. But you got the small taste of the voiceovers and different things happening, and those who remember the previous version of the mission can judge for themselves whether it's worth it or not. Well, I'll see you around, I guess. Make sure to check on the Facebook page or on ad forums for news, and thanks for watching.